Hello, this is Tom Rashid, Associate Director of the MHSAA, and I'm here to talk with you for 2 minutes about MHSAA regulations. This is a teaching tool. It's not official, but it'll helpfully help you with one of our more complicated rules, the transfer regulation. When does a student who is not eligible become eligible? Most every one of our schools has at least 1 or 2 students who are awaiting eligibility. And when a student becomes eligible depends on when that student enrolls. A student who starts the school year, that is, who is enrolled before the 4th Friday after Labor Day, that student becomes eligible on Martin Luther King Day. A student who comes in the second half of the year, typically to start the second semester, those students become eligible on August 1st, provided they're enrolled by the 4th Friday of February. Now, a few questions come into play about when students can be eligible or what ineligible students can do. First of all, students cannot participate in scrimmages or games when they are not eligible. They are not eligible on the Friday before Martin Luther King Day. They don't become eligible early, the weekend prior to that date. They become eligible on that date. The rule used to be that transfer students became eligible on the first day of the second semester. Well, several years ago that changed, so everybody's transfer students all become eligible on the same day. And that day is, for otherwise eligible transfer students, they're eligible at midnight on Martin Luther King Day. You don't have to practice at midnight or have a game at midnight, but they become eligible at that point in time. Of course, if you want to find out more about this regulation and when a transfer student becomes eligible, if they have not met an exception, check page 40 of the handbook, Regulation I, Section 9D, and you'll see 3 sections under Section 9D. One talks about students who come in on the Friday before Labor Day, start the school year. Those students become eligible Martin Luther King Day. Section 2 talks about the kids who come in after this, but before the 4th Friday of February, they're eligible for fall sports. And Section 3 talks about students who just miss by a brief number of days the 4th Friday. As we always say, this is not official, only written interpretations are official. This is intended to help athletic administrators and others learn about the rules. Thanks for listening.